Hello there guys, Feng here, and welcome to a very overdue vlog. Okie dokie then, so the game in the background is of course 7 Days to Die. This was, I believe, one of my older videos, the one where I go out and craft a crossbow of sorts. Anyway, let's talk about some of the stuff that I've been playing. Now, as you can probably tell, I am still recovering from my illness. It's not too bad. I can still commentate fine now, which is absolutely superb. But yeah, I'm still a little bit bunged up and whatnot, and you can probably tell that by my tone of my voice. Okay, so what have I been playing the past week or so? Well, I've actually had a break off Cataclysm. I haven't played Cataclysm since the last video I produced. I'm actually just taking just a standard break off it. I'm going to come back to it, of course, you know, as you do. But there's a lot of other games I really want to cover, and it's just a matter of time. And the fact that this illness has come at a really shitty time, it doesn't help. Oh god, the quality on this is absolutely horrendous. Wow. No, not the actual game, although the game isn't particularly great looking. It's actually the quality of the video. It's because it's been pretty brought down or whatever. But yeah, okay. So what have I been playing? Well, I've been talking to Carl again the past couple of weeks, and we've been playing a lot of Diablo 3. Now, I've mentioned Diablo 3 a few times on the old channel, as well as at the beginning of this channel as well. Now, I was really looking forward to it, but during the beta, they kind of took out the enjoyable stuff. And it looks like since this release, they're kind of put it back in, which is really, really odd. But yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Reaper of Souls, and I've got to say, I'm really enjoying it. It's actually made the game a hell of a lot more better, especially with the new Loot 2.0 system. That was absolutely superb. I mean, at the end, before that patch was actually implemented, it was a case of playing the auction house, and it kind of defeated the purpose of playing a Diablo game. You know, playing the auction house. You do that kind of stuff in MMOs. You don't really do it in other games. You know, so why would you do it in Diablo 3? So yeah, I'm actually really kind of glad they took that out, which was really cool. But they also added the loot system at the same time, which was really cool. You can definitely tell that the loot is a hell of a lot better. It's legendaries seem to drop a hell of a lot more frequently anyway, and more importantly, they're more tailored towards the character you're playing at that given time, which is really nice. And yeah, I mean, there's other little things as well, like the new Paragon leveling, which is really cool, by the way, especially if you're one of these people that only want to play one character. The fact that you've got this unlimited amount of progression via Paragon leveling is really cool. And amongst other stuff, and you know, I think I've put in probably about 100 hours into it already. I've got 2 level 70s. I've got a Crusader and a Mage. They're not particularly well geared, to say the least. They're geared for expert, but they're not really geared towards torment or anything just yet. At the moment, I'm farming mats for some of the set recipes, which are pretty cool. So yeah, you know, after saying that Diablo 3 was not all that it was cracked up to be when it was first released, it certainly got a lot better with the loot update and the new expansion pack, especially Adventure Mode. Adventure Mode is really cool. I really like how you can just do bounties and rifts. Rifts are really good as well now, where they actually released a patch not so long ago that increased the leg drop by 25%, which is really, really cool. And yeah, it's just generally a hell of a lot of better game than it was pre-patch, so that's absolutely superb. So I've been playing a lot of that recently. Now, a few days back, I bought the Elder Scrolls Online. Now, I'm a bit miffed with it, to be quite fair. It's not up to as I expected. But I did have a look around and see what people were saying about it, and there's a lot of mixed reviews about the Elder Scrolls Online. and it's not very hard to see why. I kind of tried to compare it to Guild Wars 2. That was the last MMO that I really enjoyed, and it's actually probably one of the only MMOs that was buy to play at the time as well, which was really nice. You bought it and then you can play it whenever the hell you want. There is a microtransaction store, but it's mainly like cosmetics and stuff like that, which is, you know, really cool. I think I sunk around about 100 hours into that game, probably even more than that, and I really enjoyed the experience. And when I was playing Elder Scrolls Online, I didn't really get that experience at all. I kind of loathed it. It's really weird. I mean, don't get me wrong, the skill system's really cool in it. I really like how there's so many skills and lots of passives. It's really cool that they've got that. You've got a lot of choice in the skills, but you've only got 5 hot slot bars, which makes no sense. You've got nearly 350 odd active skills, and you can only use 5 skills at a time. Now, obviously, playing from Rift to Guild Wars 2, 10, because Guild Wars 2 has 10 action bars, that felt limited then. 5 feels even more restricting, especially for an Elder Scrolls game. You know, in Elder Scrolls, you're not really restricted usually, not like that. It's really weird, but yeah, and it just suffers from a lot of other things that an ML would suffer from. Group questing is probably the worst. Wow, the group questing in that is horrible. I mean, I'm trying to group with Cole to do all the quests, and half of them are just buggy as fuck, or just don't work. And we were trying to share quests as well, and that seems completely hit and miss whether it works or not. You know, I understand sometimes in quests that if you're too far into a set quest tree, then, you know, a quest line, then you can't share, but it seems that most of the quests can't even be sodding shared, which kind of defeats the purpose. And probably the most aggravating thing about that kind of thing as well is when you're both doing the same quest and someone goes around, say, talks to NPC and follows it round and whatnot, most MMOs, you know, have all the group in that particular quest actually complete at the same time. In this you don't, you have to do it separately. And it's very annoying, especially with NPCs that are timed and whatnot, and you've got to wait for certain events to occur. That's damn annoying. Really is. It really discourages questing with groups, which is, you know, kind of the point of an MMO, you know. But yeah, enough rant about that. I'm not too sure if I'm actually going to do a video about that. I was actually going to do a video about the Reaper of Souls expansion for Diablo 3 as well, but I just haven't got around to doing it. So maybe we'll discuss it sometime. I'm not too sure yet. What other games? Well, I've been playing 7 Days to Die, as you can clearly see. Really enjoying the game at the moment, especially with some of the new patches. What I'm really looking forward to though is version 8. Version 8 is going to include procedural generation, and that is going to be absolutely huge. That's kind of why I bought the game from the first place, for the procedural generation. Not this set crap. If I wanted set crap and, you know, set locations and whatnot, I would go play DZ or something stuff like that, you know, stuff where, you know, it is set and whatnot. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that when that actually comes out. I know they've released a patch 7.11 recently, or 7.10, that includes a new game mode, a PvP based survival game mode, which is really cool. I haven't got around to playing it yet, obviously, but the fact that the choice is there is, you know, really cool. Okay, what else? Oh, I've been playing something called AI War. Now, that's a bit of a weird game because it's kind of a mix between Terror Defense, 4X games, real-time strategy, and in a weird way, turn-based strategy. It's really weird. It really mixes it really well, though. It's pretty hard to get into, but once you get into it and you kind of know what you're doing, wow, is it a bloody fun game. The games can last ages, though. I was actually thinking about maybe doing a video of it, but the game is fairly old. It is a fairly old game. I think it was released last year or something. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, I only really come around about it through one of the forums. I never really knew the game existed until then, so that was pretty cool. Oh, Evo Pollution. Oh yes, seen this on Steam, and I thought let's have a look and let's see. It seems really interesting. It's a business management game that has a great emphasis on the environment. You need to try and keep the environment healthy. And I'm not going to ruin it, but let's just say I wasn't really impressed. Let's just say that and leave it at that. I'll probably do a video like pretty soonish, and then we'll see about uploading that. Okay, 1849. Of course, you've seen I've been playing the game. There's now the sandbox mode in there, which is really cool. I still haven't really got round to playing the new 5 scenarios yet. I think I'm going to do that probably today. I'll get some time today to play around with that. I did have to play with the first one, and it's pretty difficult. I mean, you can tell that they ramped up the difficulty pretty high in that, which is really cool. I'm just really hoping that they still have a scenario mode planned, because that would really make the game shine then. That really would. What else? I can't actually think of much else off the top of my head at the moment. But yeah, I'm still a little bit ill, so it's not really surprising. So yeah, I think that's pretty much covered what I've been playing. What I kind of intend to do. I will get back into Cataclysm soon. I might wait until the next major build or a major update, content patch. Well, content updates in the experimental versions. But I think for now I'm just going to put this on hold. Whether we're going to continue with the same character, I probably will. We're doing pretty well with this character, especially considering he's a really scrawny midget. He's probably not a midget, but you know what I mean. He's really scrawny, and most characters like that tend to die pretty easily just from taking one hit. And but the sneak tactic is definitely working with it. So yeah. Oh, that was it as well. I think one last thing I should probably mention is the Dead Linger. Now I haven't actually covered the latest updates, and mainly just because I haven't got round to actually getting onto it yet. But I do plan to do that sometime, although it's probably a little bit late now. I might wait until the next update before that. I mean after that. So yeah. Okay then guys, I think I'm going to leave you with that. So thanks for listening, and I shall see you later.